Hello! Today, as promised on my vlog that you've probably seen if you haven't, first link in the description, but I went to Comic-Con Bristol on Saturday and Sunday, and I went with Daniela and we met some of her friends, two of her friends there on the first day, and on the second day it was me and Daniela again and my sister. And when I was there on the first day, I bought a couple of things which I'm going to show you in this haul, and I'm also going to share my highlights and stories with you. Just the things that I remember off the top of my head. Most of them are interactions between cosplayers and different characters. Now let's get started with the first item I bought. Now, if you've been watching my videos, and if you're watching this, you can tell that I've got 3 Vinyl Pop figures here. They are from Funko. There's Sherlock, who is the Stalker from the BBC series. There's Lemongrab from Adventure Time, and then there's a wobbly Deadpool with gun and sword and stuff. There's also other stuff in the background. But I bought another one for £10 and I got Albus Dumbledore. And it's really, really detailed. And I got him in this outfit instead of the other one because he looked just like a generic wizard and I wanted him to stand out. So here he is. I'll do a close-up or something so you'll see that here. But I'm going to put him up now. Where did I put my white tack? If you didn't know, I put white tack on the bottom of my Vinyl Pop figures because whenever I nudge my shelf, they used to fall over. And I bang my head quite a lot on my shelf. I think I'm out of frame because I might not be. I thought I haven't got any from Harry Potter. I've already got some franchises that I love. But I also love the Harry Potter films, even though I haven't seen all of them. Blasphemy, I know, but I just haven't got round to watching the ones I was too scared for when I was a kid. Can't wait till Dan and Phil Vinyl Pops come out. It might change for the next video, but there it is for now. Now, the second thing I absolutely love, and I spent £17 on it. My sister said, if you're going to get something, get some art. And I thought, I haven't got any room on my walls, which I haven't. And what do I get because I'm not in many fandoms? Well, I'm obsessed with Sherlock. And which is like the worst fandom to be a part of because it doesn't come out very often. But I found Sherlock art. And I said in the vlog, I'm itching to show you this, but I won't. I think I left it in. I did say it. Might have edited it out. Don't know. I got this great quality frame as well. But it is a graffiti style Sherlock. I will do some detailed zoom in things. But I don't know if it's actually been spray painted on. But it's got a little ombre effect with purple, which is quite nice. It makes him stand out a little more. And it's a really detailed Benedict Cumberbatch face, which is what you always want staring at you. I haven't found a place for it yet, and I obviously haven't put it up. My dad's going to help me put it up, and I think it's going to go over there. So when I film facing the door, you'll see it in the corner. I love how it's really detailed up here, and then it's not so, it's a bit blocky down here, but it really draws attention to the face. And he had other copies of this print because this guy did loads of the same picture from different fandoms. And the one on the Sunday, he had another one, it said Last Sherlock, but it didn't have any colour on it. And I thought, I got a good one there. So £17, but it was worth it. And I hardly spend my own money on anything, even though I'm saving up for stuff. So I thought I'd splash out for my first VidCon. I just nudged the metal bars on my bed, sorry. That is my favourite purchase right now. It's amazing. Now on to stories. Once you've gone up and down the stores that were selling things, there wasn't really much else you can do apart from stand in the middle and look at everyone's cosplays and watch them all interact with each other. And I had so much fun, especially when the good guys interacted with bad guys, when fandoms crossed over, and when evil people did things that were really normal. And most of the time I didn't have my camera out to film it because it was all spontaneous. So a lot of things you missed. And I'm just going to share them for anyone who's interested. One of the cutest moments, there were a lot of cute moments because there were a lot of kids. We walked past, this was on the Sunday, and this little baby was dressed in an Ewok outfit, And then the mother gave it over to that giant Chewie that you can see in the vlog. It wasn't actually Chewie, it was just a Wookiee, but she handed it over to him and he was precariously balanced. And I was like, they're going to drop the baby. Anyway, and then he was having a little picture taken with a Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think. And it was so cute. And this little kid with a little hood up looking like an Ewok and just... me, my sister and Daniela just all at the same time went, oh. Another cute moment with the child and the Star Wars character. I walked past a stormtrooper, one of the white ones. He fist bumped a little kid and then he just went ba la 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 like Baymax does. And I was just like, cute. Kylo Ren. He is sat in a little circle. I'll put a picture up. I didn't put it up in the vlog, but I'll put a picture up somewhere. And he was just sat on a chair with someone who I think was cosplaying as the Doctor. I'm not quite sure. You can look in the picture, but I don't know. He's cosplaying as someone. And then they were both sat on these two chairs just in the middle. And it looked really funny. It looked like they were in a waiting room or something for a dentist. So like, oh, what are you in for? Oh, just a simple filling or just a checkup. And it was just really funny. It's just Kylo Ren with his lightsaber. He's sort of just like leaning on it. It's funny. And then a load of kids who were dressed... One was dressed up as Frisk from Undertale. The other one I think was just sort of there. And another guy was sat there who I think might have been a Ghostbuster, I'm not sure. And they were just sat in like a circle and just Kylo Ren was just talking to them. And it looked like story time. He just got a load of these kids and just goes, so once there was a pony. And this pony was a magical pony. It just looks so funny. And we were just like, oh my god. Because at first there was one kid sat down and then there was a guy sat down. The kids weren't there. And then I was like, ha, story time with Kylo. And then we look over and some more kids are just sat there. It was so... I think there were some more kids at another point as well. It just looked really odd and hilarious. Whenever someone took a picture with Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers and the pilot and stuff and the Imperial Guard, they'd make it look like they were arrested, so they went down on their hands and knees. But one guy just ran... He didn't know what they were doing, I don't think. He just randomly dropped to the ground and just started doing push-ups. And we're just like, what are you doing, man? What is going on? What have we walked into? There's also a girl who cosplayed as Markiplier. To be honest, it wasn't that great. She was wearing a beanie. Mark doesn't really wear a beanie. She had a Markiplier shirt on. She had a plaid shirt on. She'd drawn on a beard, but it was quite bushy beard. And I was like, Mark has this like scratchy stuff. And I think she was wearing glasses, like the ones with the lenses poked out. I did have them up there, but they're not there. Apparently Daniela's friends with her on Facebook, so if you're watching this, which you won't be, hi. I know Daniela. I'm not gonna... I almost said her last name. I'm not allowed to say her last name. Anyway, like I said, if you haven't checked out the vlog, it'll be linked down below. And if you liked it, push all the buttons, you know what to do, and I'll see you later. Bye! I have a really rude name that I call Benedict Cumberbatch. You know, there's like variations. I have one of the rudest, and I think it was Graham Norton who said it. But I'll leave that for another day. Let's just say it's to do with penises and boobs, but in a worse way. Anyway, bye!